Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
Insolent shall be punished.
Illusion shattered!
Look at you, Foodtail!
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
Nice and spicy!
Wind, hear me! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha!
Come on, let's go bask in the sun a bit. If you aren't coming, I'll just go by myself. Last chance. Are you coming or not? Whoop.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon.
Are you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Since last time, in essence, but the tune was allegedly so perhaps there was an adeptal. Either way, if this part of.
You really think so? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fair. Ooh, like a crystal fly's wings? That actually, Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me? Well, once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
Got it. So basically.
No, it's not like that.
Well, what if she was probably thinking something like.
As far as I'm if you'll be able to confirm it, I've been in Leah.
Sounds great!
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the never mind. I promised I'd help Mr. Dvorak. Traveler?
Seems like this is a tough decision for Ganyu. Paimon gets why she. Wait, did she leave already? Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals. True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more traveling? Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right? We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the Adeptus will come. You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim. Paimon would sink like a rock. Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Quick, swim to the very center.
What is going on?
How do you feel right now? Shenhe! And the Conqueror of Demons.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain. Okay, fine. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find—
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, so this is— No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Glad you're okay. As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not—
As ever, the Conqueror of Demons comes and goes. Right. I didn't dare to say a word. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made it? Oh, speaking of earlier this morning, she set off. I noticed so please excuse me for a moment. Sure.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have Ganyu arranged accommodations for me but when I try to blend in by sometimes I'm Oh, is that what it is? So you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus.
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in—
Music? What is—
it's a kind of a happy—
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really
We were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day.
Oh, really?
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams. These—
Oh. Okay, fine. It's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
And a melody is? Huh?
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yunjin sang?
That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
It felt like I was transported back to the past. And we're all there raising our— as I watched Yunji when you hummed that melody.
Wow, Shenhe. Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like, what about you, Ganyu? Are there any—
I don't remember if my I know some local folk songs. The songs of the sailors down at the docks. Yes, in the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, Nenny and Leah probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could, at least That's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. Even though we come from different... In that sense...
You go, Ganyu! You're...
Yes, technically speaking.
Thank you.
Once the days are warmer, I've planted many...
You are...
Nonsense. I have cultivated and cared for... I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
Then...
Do people say that?
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out.
Who dares refer to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
Master.
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Double humph. Now she has the gall to use it rather than she, even after being chastised once already? Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well. If you refuse to learn your... One has received your message from Ganyu. On the matter of the Adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity. Well, shall one lead the way?
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dish.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone.
Potential treasure? All right, Curiosity. You win again. Is this Quaily Plains? Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her? Guizhong is another name of Hagentus, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored long ago. Seagazer would...
I don't remember...
He was an old... Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become as Adepti. His treasures were not...
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me? Other times, she always sought to make everyone happy. And it also helped that...
Come on, get over yourself!
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments, who would dare... Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves at... Precisely! So, as you can see, even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. Each of those old we would drink together, Streetwood Rambler...
Streetward Ram?
That would be Ping.
Oh. Or... are you...
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here, one should have guessed. no matter. In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Gui Zhang concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Gui Zhang's obscuro vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Gui Zhang was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Gui Zhang and streetward